Hey Kingdom, wanna see something cool? One of the most secret weapons in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. This is katana, and this katana is the sword of the night. Coolest part, this weapon is unblockable, so enemies just can't block your attacks, you will always hit. Charge attack is insane double slash, and this is Ash of War ability, it's insanely cool. And today I will show you how to exactly get this katana and how to make a build with it, so let's do this. This is first site of grace you will meet in Shadow of the Erdtree, and going top from it you will meet this site of grace. So from here you need to cross this bridge and get into the castle, and after finishing this castle you will fight Rennala. But I will show you how you can skip this fight and get straight to the place where we need to go. Basically we will go around the castle, but first of all let's go and cross the bridge. So it will be completely uncut guides. I will keep these places speed up and you can slow them down in YouTube player if you wish to, but basically you will see full road that you need to take, because there's a lot of stuff we need to do. First of all, we're touching this site of grace and going around the castle, and there will be easy road downwards. Basically we need to descend into the swamp, into the lake, somewhere over there, and then basically we're going forward. So first part is to actually get one secret item that we will need in the end of this quest. That's why this katana is insanely secret. There's just so much stuff you need to do to get this katana, but here we are. Basically we're going through the canyon and we need to go forward, hugging the left part of the mountains, and there will be another pretty cool and new stuff in Shadow of the Erdtree. You will see it right over here when you're ignoring enemies. This is it. Basically it's just jumping spot for your horse, but you can't use it because you need to activate it first, and activation always nearby, somewhere nearby. You need just to look around for this place. It will be on top of the cliffs, so basically you need to find this stone and destroy the stone. Now it's activated, and that's a nice stuff actually to have this stuff activated. We will use this later, but for now let's just jump upwards and we will be right in the castle. So this castle, basically, as you can see in Scado Altos, it's another area that you will unlock only after beating Rennala, but here we are exactly in this area right now, touching Site of Grace, and that's Site of Grace we are right now. So map can be unlocked over here and you can go after we finish with this castle, but first of all, let's get secret item from this castle. Basically, there will be a bunch of really strong guys, and you can definitely fight with them. And here, actually, as you can see, I defeated them pretty easily. You know why? Because I'm using my katana build. Make sure to watch this great katana build. The link in description, as always. Because we will need to defeat few strong enemies at this run, and basically, without good build, you won't be able to defeat them. And after dropping into this pit, basically, you can buff yourself. In case if you wish to, there will be basic enemy, but he is basic and very strong at the same time. He'll be right behind the corner. He will try to shoot fire at you, so you can go to the side and destroy him just easily with few hits if you get nice build. So he will drop the secret item. It's called Iris of Occultation. So basically this item will be needed later, but for now we exit this room and getting upwards. Now we can leave this castle and basically you can go into the main area of the castle and then get outside through the main gates. They are opened, so it's pretty easy to do. Now we continue to the Site of Grace right outside of the castle and touching this. We will need to get here later, so make sure to touch this. And then we need to continue our way forward. So in case you don't have map, basically it will be the main road. It's easy to find, and you've seen on the screen right now how to go there. There will be a fight, so you can ignore it and just go forward until you see that you are in these ruins. It's hard to pronounce, sorry, but basically you're in Mort ruins or something like this, and just go and touch Site of Grace here. So from this point we need to get into this chapel, and normally you should get here after defeating guys in this big castle. Shadow Keep is insanely hard area in my opinion, and I got a lot of time wasted in there. So here's another way how we can get over there. So from this Site of Grace in ruins we need to look into these gates. Basically it will be right here. You see this big like broken gates right now, and going forward, while going forward you will see a broken house in the ground. Be careful, because if you double jump here, you probably will fall. But that's what we want to do. Still, you want to be extra careful, because when you're trying to fall normally, you probably will instantly die. But here's the way how you can do it. Basically, you need to find this bump over here, and then while falling, double jump into wall, and this will be kinda safe way to go downwards. Probably it will take you a few attempts, but again, it's pretty easy and you will definitely do it. So then we're going over here. If you want, you can have this chest if you're playing some magic guys. This chest will give you sorcery, and this sorcery is basically this that you see on the screen right now. Arc spell, pretty fun and cool, fresh looking. But we're going into the bottom of the cave. So at the bottom of the cave, we will find stairs, and that's the stairs we are looking for. Basically, it will take us up, and we will be in the Bony village in no time. So touch Site of Grace over here, and you need to find another place in this village. So the place you are looking for will be located on the top of Bony village over here. Press the beacon and just go into this place. There will be a big white tree. So right near this tree there's a statue, and we just need to pick up the stuff from the statue. It will be emoji, and this emoji is looking pretty fun. You can have like a lot of fun with this, I guess, in multiplayer, but just keep it for now, and we need to continue our way. So from the Bony village, take this bridge, next bridge, and just follow the main road. You can place few beacons, but to make sure you are not lost, just watch the exact road we need to take on the screen right now. So that was first bridge, then second bridge, and forward through the forest. It's one of the shortest roads we need to take on this run, actually. It takes around few minutes, and you will be instantly in the exact place we need to go. And we're in this place basically right now. So there will be a split of the road, and there will be a Site of Grace. Make sure to take it. We need this Site of Grace in a few minutes. And basically right now we're going back on the horse and turning to the left. So this split of the road, we're turning left and we're going forward. Forward, we will find the chapel that we are looking for. It's really glorious and I like the look. Level design is like it's its finest. I like these levels in Shadow of the Erdtree. But here we're going into the Site of Grace, and now we will experience the worst part of Elden Ring. Quests. Yeah, in my opinion, it's just awful. So after opening the gates, you'll find this dude, and you need to exhaust all dialogue options. This means you need to talk with him once and then twice, and you will get whole leaden necklace. I always thought this is whole necklace, but whatever. So then you need to talk with him even more and exhaust options until you unlock the shop, and then pick more options in his extra dialogue options, and basically after he starts to repeat himself and you have no other options, you need to find these finger ruins. There's 2 of them, but you will get map only for 1. Still, I decided to have some fun, and I will teleport into this previous Site of Grace and turn to the right side. This is second finger ruins where we're going for now, and I decided just to find out what will happen. So after getting up the tunnel, there's a pretty hard part. So basically there will be a Site of Grace. Make sure to save over here, because probably you will die here a few times. We need to make a little bit of parkour, jumping on those rooftops and turning to the right and to the left, going forward. And here is pretty tricky jump, so you need to go into this like little roof and jump on the next one and don't fall into the water. Then walk up the wall to the right side and jump to the right, then one more jump through the roofs. And here will be a really strong fire mage. Make sure to try and avoid him, then jump on the next roof, and then a little jump to the left. It's really hard jump, you can fall off, but here's another hard jump. You need to go through the roof onto this like structure or whatever it is. Turn to the left or right, it doesn't matter, but be careful and drop into this hole over here. So if you're here, basically you're almost in a safe place, and you just need to turn here where you've seen right now. I don't know it's left or right, probably right, and just go forward and then turn to the left over here. You will see elevator, taking elevator upstairs, and basically you're saved because there will be Site of Grace. But be careful, go left instantly. So turn left and there will be Site of Grace in this place. Make sure to save or you will need to repeat all this process once again. Now again, look closely, we need to take stairs on the top, and that's why I'm leaving this video uncut so you can see exact path we need to take. Then look around, see the stairs and take the stairs up. And here you need to find another bridge in the wall. Basically, not this road, we need to turn back. Yeah, going forward, then turn around the bookshelves, and there will be a bridge. Yeah, here is the bridge in the wall. And here's the part where you can jump on, and basically just continue your way forward upstairs. Here you will find another Site of Grace. Make sure to save over here, and then take elevator. So after getting upstairs, I recommend to touch an elevator switch because it will make elevator going down, and you can take it later. If you die over here, maybe you will make some failed jumps, but basically follow the road you're seeing right now. And it's pretty easy. Then you're getting upstairs, and then a little bit tricky jump on this gear, then one more jump, and basically you're descending down. You can destroy this table and then go into the next elevator. This elevator will take you down, get a little bit downstairs, and take another elevator. This elevator will take you down again. And here we are almost at the end of our road. There will be another Site of Grace, and make sure to look to the right side of this Site of Grace. Basically, there will be a room with big statue, and that's why we need this extra emoji in our arsenal. So basically go and approach statue and use your new emoji. And here's some magic. The wall is opened and we get the new passage. So now we can place some beacons so we're not lost over here, but basically we're going forward, 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 and that's it. And as always, you will see exact path right now. So going forward, there's another Site of Grace, why not to take it, and basically follow along the road. There will be double tree sentinel, the first boss from the game. It's pretty fun and crazy boss actually. You can fight him if you wish, but here you will arrive at the Finger Field, or whatever it's called, Finger Ruins I guess. And basically there were a lot of finger little monsters, but the most crazy monster will be in front of us. When you enter these Finger Ruins, there will be a bunch of pink laser boys or worms or whatever they are, so they will one-shot you probably from your horse and they grapple you. And that's crazy because they basically can chain stun you, whatever. Basically, that's crazy. So if you wish to avoid this stuff, basically you need to never go through the middle of these ruins. Go to the sides and try to hug these big fingers. By hiding behind them, projectiles will hit them and not you, and you will be fine. And as you can see, they are not that scary. I basically two-shot them with my big katana, so whatever. They are more annoying than strong. And here we are, boys. We are in the middle of ruins, and you need to blow in this hole. So just come close, blow, and you will get medallion. Now we need to get back to the cathedral and report to this bro. So we're getting back into this place and getting straight to our Lord who gave us this quest. So now he's telling me that I'm amazing and I found secret ruins that is not on the map he gave me. And now he giving me another map. So basically we need to get to another ruins again. And we're getting back to this Site of Grace near the big castle we were before. There's two options to get into the place we are looking for. You can get back to this Site of Grace after the bridge and get down again, or again you can pick this Site of Grace near the castle, and if you activated this jumping sites, you can use this place. So I'm jumping and it's completely safe if this stuff is activated. If not, yeah, it's not safe. And here just make sure you're picking the right jumping spot, because I decided to pick this spot and you know what's going now. So yeah, that happens. Let's try again. First jump and the second right near this first jump on this cliff, I guess. Yeah, here we are. So let's continue, and we're jumping safely to the bottom, and basically we're going backwards, right where we came from. From this place, we're basically seeing where we descended into this swamp or whatever we are right now, and we need to get even more down. It's pretty easy to get lost over here, so make sure you watch closely where we're going. But basically, when you're going into the most bottom part of this cave, you will see another cave near this crab. So this cave is basically pretty easy and straightforward, and here you will find a really cool item. You can use it near the site of grace to upgrade your horse. It will become more tanky. And another site of grace, so we can save over here, and then we're going forward again. Here there will be a little bit of horse parkour, so be careful and jump really carefully and just move forward down the canyon. So we're moving forward until we see the light in the end of the tunnel, and this means basically that we're coming to the next site of grace. And here's the tricky part: you won't be able to see the map. Basically, we're underground right now, and there's no underground map in Shadow of the Erdtree, so we can continue forward as you've seen on the video. A little bit of parkour to the left side, on the left side of the river, and here just move forward. You will see a big fire giant, this molten bro, and just continue forward, and at the end of the river just turn right. So after turning right, you will see a really hidden passage. This hidden passage is really easy to miss. It's just straight in the forest, and again there's kind of no map, no good map for this place, but here is the passage, so you see clearly where we need to go. And if you arrived to these blue flower fields, you know you're in the right place. Now I'm basically moving forward. You see the compass moving to the south, and basically we will see another site of grace over here. Also, there is a map on our way, so make sure to pick this up. And basically here there will be a site of grace, and we need to go to the right side if you're looking on the map, to the next ruins. And it's a little bit tricky to find a way how to get there, but again, it's not really hard. So we're getting upstairs, and you see that we need to go on another side of the beach, but there's a lot of water and there's no place where we can go down, so you need to use this like structure in the mountains, get up there, and then you need to turn to the right side. And this gives ability to go on the other side, and here is a little bit tricky part. Once again, you need to be extra careful not to die. So tips how to descend safely on horse: just get off your armor and you won't take any damage. Probably I took some damage, so it's completely fine and safe. And then we're going just down and forward through the lake. It's completely safe, and you will arrive to the next beacon and basically next site of grace. And this site of grace is ruins, another thing, ruins where we are right now. I like these places, they're looking so cool, but here we're saving to make sure we not die, because there will be another worm guys who is really annoying, who will stun you. But here I'm taking path to the right side, so I'm using these big fingers to avoid these attacks of like pink rays, and as you can see I arrive almost completely safely to the middle of the ruins. So another hole that we need to blow in, and after blowing into this hole we're going into cathedral again. And again we need to report to this guy. But look, there's a new guy in the cathedral. Who is it?
Who the hell is that? I don't know.
Don't worry for now, just go and report to this guy who gave us the quest. We received ruins map number 3, and that's Elden Ring quests at its finest. We need to teleport back into the same place while being in the same place. This will reload the world. So now we can go into this chair and touch this chair, and basically it will unlock the path to the bottom. And that's why I really hate Elden Ring quests. Basically, you can already be in another place and you even don't know that there's a little bit of stuff unfinished in this location. Yeah, you got this map, so you kinda know that there's something in this location, but it took me a lot of time to actually realize that I need to just reload this place. So when you descend, get ready for a fight, buff yourself. This fight is really easy, but you actually can allow this guy to finish you a few times. Site of Grace is not too far away, so you can attempt this fight like few times. But if you're being defeated by this guy, oh my goodness, you're in trouble. He will drop really nice clothes, so it's pretty fun weapon, and there will be another hole that we need to blow in. And this is the last one. After we blow here, we will be teleported into the boss area. Boss won't be aggressive, so you got a lot of time to buff yourself and get ready for a really crazy fight. This boss is insane. That's just giant finger centipede that can shoot lasers, and she or he or it can shoot 1 laser, 2, 3 lasers, like extra attacks with arms, with the head, with butt, like insane amount of moves this big dude can do. And this laser can one-shot you like easy. If you don't have good armor, don't even attempt this fight, so make sure to get good armor. And I got nice guide how to prepare for Elden Ring and stop dying, so you can see it in the description as always. But I used this my bleed katana build, great katana, and basically I managed to finish him in few attempts. So it's insanely hard, but my build is just pretty good. Again, I hate this like triple, quadruple lasers. And after finishing this bro, you can walk freely, and you know that you are pretty strong to get this extra powerful sword. So after resting the site of grace, you need to get back to the cathedral again. So again, reroll this place basically, go in, and you will find like some information on the chair. You will be invaded by this guy who was standing near this church wall, and as you can see, he got some really nasty weapon in his arms. You know what is it? It's this shadow blade, the night sword, basically crazy shadow katana. And you need to be careful, destroy this dude, but don't relax for now. Don't relax, because you need to get ready for another fight. And as you can see, he is done, but quickly heal yourself and make sure to buff yourself now, because you will be ambushed for the second time. This dude who's giving you quest will ambush you once again, and he is not very hard, but you need to finish him fast. He will teleport almost every time, every second between his attacks, so he's pretty annoying in my opinion. But as you can see, he's been destroyed in a few hits, so he is not really that strong. If you kill this giant finger centipede, you will be fine over here. From this bro, there's a lot of stuff dropped, basically all his set, and it's looking pretty fun. You can actually wear it, but it's not very strong. And now we need to reset this world again. Guys, this quest is like insanely broken in my opinion. I hope in the next game they will be more clear. And this guy will be downed. You need to give him this item that we got from the beginning of the quest. And after he will receive this eye item, basically he will die. So what's now?
And it's gone. It's gone. It's all gone.
Now you have Sword of Night in your hands.
Yeah, boy.
And we are ready to make a really cool build with it. Also, I found insanely secret and fun interaction how to get plus 40 damage on the sword, but I'm not sure how it's working, so I ask you in the comments to leave your opinion, or maybe you know how the sword works, so just look closely what I found. But before, let's get back to Limgrave and get our medallion or talisman. So talisman you're looking for will be in these ruins. Basically, you go forward into the forest and you will find ruins that is protected by Big Bear. After getting down, you will find a chest with Axe Talisman. So this talisman will increase power of your charged attacks, and in my opinion they're insanely cool. So now, look at the damage. We're doing 145 damage with normal hit, but now I'm making 109 damage, so it's like 40% less. Why? And I found this really insanely fun interaction. Basically, I tested a lot of Magic Scorpion on this blade, and it adds like 1% of damage, so it's not worth it. But after waiting until night, you're going back and look, we're doing 145 again. After waiting till morning, I'm going to the bro, and now I'm doing 110. And then waiting to the noon, again I'm doing 140. So I don't know, but it looks like the sword doing more damage at night. Make sure to take a look at it, because 40% damage difference is really insane. So I leveled up this sword, and now it's doing 500 plus damage, which is pretty cool. And the stuff that is more cooler, it can't be protected. So enemy put a shield on you, you just go through the shield, because this sword kinda have no blade, and critical hits is insane. That's most powerful stuff of this blade, basically critical hits and ability to shoot through the defense. Talismans that you're looking for in this build will be Shard of the Alexander, Sword of Insignia, and Millicent Prothesis. That's pretty late game talismans, so if you don't have Millicent Prothesis and Sword of Insignia, you can go into this Limgrave Stillwater Cave. I mean Lunar Flakes, so just follow the road through the cave and you will be near the boss room. So let's test our new sword. Come over here, Rodsk Knight. Oh, that was a nice attempt, bro. Jeez, this word is insane. I mean, so stylish and so cool. Oh my goodness, it's so enjoyable. And after defeating this Rodsk Knight, you will get this mini version of Sword of Insignia. It's pretty fine. And if you don't like Alexander Quest, just destroy him when you first see him and you will have mini Alexander Shard. So what you need to decide is whether you like charge attacks more or skill attacks more. In DLC there's a lot of strong enemies, so I like to pick 2 defensive talismans with 2 offensive. So just decide, do you like Alexander Shard or Axe Talisman, and pick one of their additional extra attacks talismans like Sword of Insignia. As for armor, I'm using this Dark Knight armor. It's looking cool and I'm feeling like a dark samurai. It's really cool. So about Wondrous Physique, you can have Spiked Cricketeer from this location in Limgrave. It will increase charged attacks, and Turning Cricketeer, it will be in the late game area near the erdtree in Mountaintop of Giants. That will increase power of extra attacks, which is insanely cool considering they can't be blocked. To wear the sword you need 20 dexterity and 12 strength. And it's time to talk about attributes. So 60 vigor is the base for DLC in my opinion. 55 endurance is the base to wear this armor set. Then we're scaling with dexterity, but we like to have at least 15th phase for our main buffs. Then get your dexterity to 80, that's soft cap, and basically if you keep a close look on dexterity and your weapon, you will see that every 10 levels you will get around 50 damage, but then after level 80 you will get only 10 damage per 10 levels, which is insanely weak, so 80 is the sweet spot of dexterity that you need. That's why you can have more phase or even more strength. You can have phase up to 33 or you can have strength up to 16 instead. That's for buffs. So for buffs we use Flame Granting Me Strength. It will give you damage, but less extra damage. Howl of Shabiriri will give you a lot more damage, but you will take more damage too, and also it uses a lot more phase. If you went into higher phase row, then you can use Golden Vow spell. And here, don't forget, Shabiriri and Flame Grant Me Strength is body buffs, so they don't stack, pick only one. And instead Golden Vow, you can use Commander Standard from Commander O'Neill. It requires 24 strength to use, but if you're using it with 2 hands, it requires only 16 strength, so you can use this Aura buff, then Shabiriri or Flame Grant Me Strength for extra damage, and basically go in with Wondrous Physique. If you manage to get this sword, it will be one of the best swords in DLC. It's not most powerful in my opinion, but still it's really cool, stylish, and at least we will have a lot of fun playing with this sword. I found myself mostly using my charge attacks instead of magic attacks. As you can see, magic attacks require a lot of time to set up, and most of the time you don't have this time. You need to wait enemy attacks first, so charge attacks is a lot more viable in my opinion. That's why I'm using Axe Talisman, and it's proven to be insanely cool and powerful. So as you can see, I'm not avoiding a lot of attacks, and still I get enough damage to break the poise of Rennala and defeat her. After you defeat her, you will get ability to get her swords and her build. And I hope you enjoyed this video and you will press the like button. You see on the screen right now videos with the Rennala's build and also build with great katana that I used to get this shadow katana. So watch them and see you in the next videos.